Hey guys, as we all know, Super Rugby is back again with the New Zealand domestic version of the competition. We have the Crusaders, the Blues, the Highlanders, the Chiefs and the Hurricanes playing head to head for their version of Super Rugby in New Zealand. It's extremely exciting, and I'd like to congratulate the country as a whole of New Zealand for beating the coronavirus. They have 0 transmissions in the past 19 days now. That is a massive feat, considering that the entire world has been struggling to rid this pandemic. So a massive congrats to them, and the Rugby Union of New Zealand seems to be reaping the benefits and the rewards of the sacrifices that they made in New Zealand. So the competition is back, and fans in full capacity will be allowed at the stadiums. This is fantastic for World Rugby as well, to see how professional rugby will go forward amid the COVID-19 pandemic. So on Sunday morning here in South Africa, we have the Blues, or South Africa time, we have the Blues playing against the Hurricanes. This is no doubt the match of the weekend between the two games, as we have Beauden Barrett making his debut for the Auckland Blues, as well as Dan Carter coming back from Japan, the prodigal son, the long-awaited return to New Zealand rugby. Personally, I didn't think Dan Carter was going to return. I mean, the man has made a lot of money, he's created a brand for himself, and he's built up a legacy. He's 38 years old, so I'm quite excited to see what he has in the tank, no doubt being the best New Zealand and probably test fly of the world has ever seen in rugby union. So this weekend we have the Blues playing against the Hurricanes. As I said, it's the most sought after and anticipated match of this competition in round 1. We have Rieko Ioane returning, Beauden Barrett making his debut at 15. I'm not sure I agree with Leonard McDonald's decision to pick Beauden at 15, as we saw with the first World Cup match between the All Blacks and the Springboks in 2019. They picked Lima Sapawanga at 10 and Beauden Barrett at 15. This was an unsuccessful experiment, to say the least. Beauden Barrett looked out of his element. Lima Sapawanga underperformed, and after about 63 minutes, Steve Hansen was forced to put Barrett back at fly half to steer the ship. So I'm intrigued to see how they use Beauden Barrett. I think they'll be looking to use his pace and just exploit the outside backs, the defense of the Hurricanes. But they are not shy on pace either with regards to the Hurricanes. They have Ardie Savea back after a long injury layoff. That'll be great. They've got Vince Aso, Vaya Fafita, TJ Perenara, so this is no scrub of a team either. This clash is going to be mouth-watering, and I anticipate a serious backline battle with this game, a territorial and a strategic game with a lot of pace and intensity. Yeah, seriously looking forward to that. Unfortunately, Dan Carter will not be playing this weekend. I understand it though, as the man hasn't played in quite a while and he's new to the franchise. So I do anticipate his debut probably in match 2 for the Auckland Blues. But for now, all the best to New Zealand rugby and the Blues and to the Hurricanes with their first match of the competition, and I hope it goes well.